But in your view, what are the biggest blind spots or risk in this current market in terms of data that could mislead carriers or brokers during volatile moves like this right now? And I see you laughing because I know it's a question that's interesting that is going to get a lot of traction.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I came from, I was in LTL for a long time,
Yeah.
but I was very responsible for a lot of the procurement strategies and things because LTL outsources. So from that perspective, I was a shipper. And when I got it wrong from the pricing perspective, it was because our carrier base didn't operate well.
Yeah.
Um, and we got caught looking at our own internal data all the time. There wasn't a lot of external data back then, back in the olden days, before COVID,
The olden
the before times. But that's what a lot of these companies tend to do. They get stuck in their own kind of seasonality. I know you worked in the space.
man.
Man, I know what happens in June. Man, I know what happens around Labor Day. The anecdotal seasonality story is what has driven a lot of the reason rates increase sometimes is purely off of expectation and not
Absolutely.
reality.
Absolutely.
So what we're seeing right now is something where, I mean, I didn't see this coming, but monitoring it, you just asked a question, is this sustainable?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is so honest.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm going to be watching this data
Yeah.
like a hawk
Oh my god.
for the next week or two. This is a down seasonal month. Like
Definitely.
if we get any demand in the holiday season, which is coming up, and the story that I was telling a lot of our customers over the last several months is watch out for fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Demand side economics, they're not great. I don't see any reason that they're going to get better in the short term, but man, these shippers have been holding back their commitment on their inventory levels. They've been saying, I'm going to order the bare minimum because I don't know what's about to happen next. And if they miss on consumption in the fourth quarter, you know who they're calling first is that carrier to say, you need to get this freight out of the Inland Empire
Oh yeah.
and get it up to New York City as fast as humanly possible or into the megalopolis, the East Coast population centers fast. I know because I've done this job.
Definitely.
And they are willing, well, the reason rates go up is because somebody's willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
And I've had so many people offer me, you're talking about, during a slow time, it's like, man, I could really use an extra penny or a dollar per mile or, cent per mile,
Been there.
something. And in times like this, though, you see what that transportation is worth because, man, if they start missing on deliveries or they miss consumption and miss on revenue, that's worth way more than a 5% bump on transportation costs.
Absolutely.
And we're talking 20, 30% increases sometimes.